We're at the Port Douglas Marina, waiting to go down to our boat, the Wavelength. And you can see it's pretty glassy. And we're on the dock here. And then Joy's in here. This is the Wavelength office. And just doing a 360 on the dock down here. And they've got some fast boats down here that get you out. This boat says 1,000 horsepower. I'd say that's pretty fast. And here we are looking at the marina again. Here's the Poseidon. Here's our boat.
Tongue Reef, folks, where it should be nice and calm. And we've got a slight ocean crossing, folks, for about half an hour before we end up out here at Opal Reef on the outer edge of the Great Barrier Reef.
I'm on the bow of the Wavelength and we're heading out of Port Douglas. There's Mossman Gorge and mountains, and looking at the mountains going up the coast. And that big mountain there is Thornton Peak. And we're heading out to the Low Isles. And then looking back there is Port Douglas.
Through this, hopefully it'll blow over the top of us.
You do get clear, who cares about the rain?
Oh, exactly. I don't mind the rain, I think it's really good.
Not the ones that are full back. Like them. And then all that data is collected and it's used internationally.
And whereabouts is this in Florida?
All along the coast of Florida, in the Jacksonville area.
So are you doing all of Wrigley and Wrigley?
It's predominantly loggerhead. Yeah, but we also do green and leatherback. Other than the ones, they're the largest nesting site in the world for loggerhead.
So she's gonna grab the buoy.
That's right. I haven't surfed in 10 years. Never mind. I got this instead.
I know, they do a lot of surfing.
And this is our first location.
Yeah, we've got some world-class surfing. Yeah, really nice.
Well, this spot here is called Beautiful Mooring.
That's the name of the reef?
That's the name of the mooring here.
Okay.
Beautiful Mooring.
It is beautiful. And what's the name of the reef, Peter?
This is Opal Reef, on the
Opal
outer
Reef.
edge of the Great Barrier Reef.
Okay.
About 26 nautical miles from land,
Oh.
about 30 land miles, or about 40 kilometers.
Okay, see the bird straight ahead over the mooring, Joy?
Gorgeous.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Certainly is that. How tight do you want this piece? Oh, look, mate, just give us a little bit of scope, but not too much.
Calmer than the other day.
That looks pretty good, eh?
All the thing's going to leak. So loosen it off. What you want to feel, folks, it's sort of like a friendly hand at the back of your head. You don't want to feel like you've got your head in the grip of the coils of a hungry anaconda. Damage over towards the wave action area. You'll find deep blue ocean in that direction. If you stick within about 50 meters of the boat, you'll be on the best patch of reef in this little section that we're at. It's like this. If you see a really big shark, it's like this. If you see sharks mating, it's like this. Right? If you come back doing this when you should have been doing this, then I'm going to do this. Right? And then this end is bull, right? So in other words, guys, use your imagination. You come up with all sorts of signals. Just don't use an emergency signal unless you're actually in trouble.
Joy's getting ready to go in.
Ready?
This makes you buoyant as well, the wetsuit. Maybe get that zigzag.